Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Now the starting group for the visitors. Antetokounmpo out there with Ayton. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot. Here's Ayton. Barnes outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Ayton a screen on Young. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just 1 All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Halliburton. Baseline J on the way. Goes back up. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. We played just over a minute here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he makes that one.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo is really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just 1 All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barnes. It's deflected. Giannis high post. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Ayton against Adebayo. Ayton kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giannis. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Barnes. Ayton trying to break free. Barnes can't get it to go. Adebayo passes to Holiday. Still early into the season. It's interesting, though, to keep an eye on the rookies and how they're adjusting, Clark, to the NBA game.
And every first-year player's journey is different and unique. Some come in ready to contribute right away from a physical and mental standpoint. Others really take time to get comfortable and adjusted. So we should not cast any final judgment on any player in 1 year.
And that one drops for him.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Bridges finds Young. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
First trip to the line for him here.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Drew Holiday. Fox Fox deciding where to go with it. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And they'll get another chance.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Banchero's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Young against Williams. Anunoby has the open look. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Passes it to Adebayo. Young outside. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
To the middle. Towns for 3. Trae Young grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A pass to Fox.
I see him.
Reaches up top. He's guarded by Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Adebayo against Towns. Here's Anunoby. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 5. And the second quarter up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got De'Aaron Fox. Adebayo is out there with Horford. Then it's Holiday, and it's Gordon in at the 3. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Josh Giddey is out there with Halliburton. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Adebayo with a screen for Fox. No good with the triple. Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now an update on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Holiday, no one around him. Misses the three. Barnes outside. The pass to Ayton. Halliburton in the corner. The kick out to Barnes. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Halliburton.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Pass to Holiday. Horford with the screen on Giddey. And here's Gordon from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And that is a huge call. That is not who they wanted to see headed to the bench with the outcome still in question.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Bam Adebayo. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Josh Giddey. Here's Barnes, and a wide open look for Halliburton. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Halliburton's got 6. Trae Young, he's checked in for Fox. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Young pass to Bridges. Outside Holiday. Bridges sets the screen for Holiday. Over Barnes. The shot by Holiday, no good. Antetokounmpo against Holiday. And Giannis gets it to go. He has 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Young taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Holiday dishes to Bridges. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Horford trying to free himself up. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Outside, Horford. Horford sets a screen for Young. Off target from outside. Young's gone 1 of 4 so far. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Bridges. Barnes kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Williams, he's checked in for Barnes. The visitors with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Young outside. 24 seconds left here in the second. 6 to shoot. Floats one up. Can't connect from short range.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Over in the corner, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game, and the first half is now in the books.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime. And Shaq, as a player, did you ever look at... And now, looking back on that first half, things were... Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Clark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
You've got Gordon. Young is up there with Holiday. Then it's Bridges. Andre Ayton up there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Young outside.
Pick coming.
Shot left block. Count it.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Barnes looking around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ayton a screen on Young. Down low and stolen by Gordon. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Good on the 3-point shot.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Bridges. And the rejection by Ayton.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Passes it to Gordon. Fade away. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Holiday.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that. He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Pass to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ayton. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton with it. Second chance shot. It's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Giddey's checked in for Halliburton. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Giddey gets it to go.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
To end the drought, it's blocked.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Holiday. Back to Fox. Here's the screen. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Up top, Giddey, guarded by Fox. Let's go. Giddey, no good. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Pass to Banchero. Towns a screen on Horford. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Horford sets a screen for Fox. And that one goes long. Fox is gone just 1 of 5 from the field.
Come get it, come get it.
55 seconds left in the third. Towns down low, guarded by Fox. Misses the layup. To the wing right side. Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Towns for 3. Horford with the rebound. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
7-foot shot. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Towns a screen on Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Bridges out there with Horford. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. A shot off that time. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path. to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
There's the lob into the Kumbo. Left side, Fox. Outside, Horford. Clock at 6. He kicks to Young. For the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. Second shot opportunity. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Al Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. They set the pick for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by 8. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Young finds Bridges. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Takes a 3. Trae Young grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Goes up from the top of the key, and right on target. Good.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Miller's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. But one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
All right, David, thanks. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Tyrese Halliburton. What's the news, David?
He said he has a dislocated kneecap, which is incredibly painful to say the least. And that's a potentially devastating injury that will keep him out not just the rest of today, but quite a while too. That is just awful to hear. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Williams against Fox. Barnes outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Young. Just 5 to shoot. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Fox dishes to Young. Oh, they get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Towns a screen on Young. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I don't think you can afford to hack Towns like you do other bigs because he's too good a free throw shooter, and he'll make you pay when he gets to the line.
And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here's the lob to the hoop. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns for three. It doesn't go for him. We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns a screen on Young. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Towns. Horford with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And here's Young. Floats one. Not going to go that time. Towns with the defensive effort. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a #1 option. Another chance here to prove himself.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Williams, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Young for three. Trifecta.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Oh, big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
All right, David, thank you.